Howdy folks, Feedy here, back with another episode of Crusader Kings 2, Orthodox Russia. And last time we were howling at the moon all night, so we are now horse. We're a werewolf. We are also possessed. So this is a pretty fun character, but we're gonna continue on here. Currently have 835 troops. This guy has 830 or 828. I am beating a rabid dog in the yard. The little cur caco runs up and starts hitting me with a stick. I'll show the vile tadpole, gain 30 prestige. He will not like me. His opinion will change from -10 for 3 years. And he may gain the trait haughty. Or how weak, how adorable. Lose 20 prestige. Well, I'm just going to take the... As I turned, the dog bit me in the ankle and Caco managed to get away, but has since been skulking around, eyeing me with hatred. And we've become bitter rivals with our son, who is strong. Interesting. He lacks a childhood focus. We're gonna go with struggle for the military. Your steward has suggested you build a great monument as a display of Kanin's might. While such a project would surely have its benefits, it would be costly and you would need a great number of men to construct the monument. I cannot spare the gold nor the men. Start of the Viking Age. The centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with the rapid population expansions, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the seas towards distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors. They call themselves the Vikings. Norse counties receive shipyards and increased shipbuilding technology. Characters of the Germanic religion now gain a new casus belli. Interesting. Your faithful and trusted hunting dog has finally taken his last breath. Long has he served you since you first received him as a puppy, but now it's time to bury your old friend. Could build a pyramid for my dog. No. Bury him quietly in the back or in the garden. We have 2 sons, so that's not good. If we have multiple titles, which we do, they will be split between the 2 upon my character's death. Ooh. We got a big... I'm kinda glad I'm not going that way. Full moon. The moon has been growing full during the past couple of nights, and with your restlessness is growing. You can sense it coming. It is time again, time to embrace the moon madness. What will the night bring? You run through the night seeking prey. You eventually find it and you pounce, tearing, slashing, gouging, all the while howling like the wolf you are. In the end, the panic mooing stops. You kill the cow. You wake in the morning, but you feel as though you hadn't slept at all. You vaguely remember having nightmares. You seem to have something wet and sticky on your chest. As you look down, you realize that you are covered in blood. It's clearly not yours, and you don't remember how it got there. There's something about it, however, that awakens a vague exhilaration in you. Get full moon fever. You can no longer ignore the irritation in your throat. You begin to violently cough. This guy's got 187. My liege, my mission to Perm has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of Priestess Stayaka of Perm, I seem to have managed to make her understand what a benevolent and pious ruler you really are, and she sends her regards. Perfect. Her opinion of me changes by 20 for 2 years. You are confined to your bed, your body racked with aches and chills. You have contracted the flu. Uh-oh. My liege, my mission to Perm. Same one, so can't build anything there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the market village just for the tax money. You have a new error. So I died. Lost titles. I lost the Chief Yar of Mezin. Chief Habasab feast with the gods at 32. He died from a bad case of the flu. Known as an inspired and insightful poet, he delighted many in his court with his moving verses. So be it. And we lost our tributaries. So my brother, who is my heir, who doesn't like me very much, that's not good. We're gonna go ahead and choose our council members. This guy's gonna be our chancellor. Kako is going to be our marshal still. My chancellor, I'm gonna have him fabricate claims. We're gonna go here with the fabricating the claims, so that way I can go to war with him. And then I gotta try to piece everything back together here. Alright, my marshal is going to train troops in my capital. My steward, he's gonna build legend in the capital. Spy master, she is going to study technology from this guy. And my diviner, he is going to we'll just have him hunt apostates. I'm currently 10, so I'm not going to be able to do much until I'm 16. We'll look around a little bit, see if there's anybody. No, she's 0. See if there's anybody that's got siblings or anything that I might be able to arrange a betrothal with. Don't really want anybody that I probably gonna go to war with. Well, she's 12. She's not betrothed. The High Chief of Perm will accept the betrothal. So maybe we can end up forming an alliance with this guy. Even though his army is not all that big, but his potential vassal troops are 2,300. Oh, and I'm out playing with Tadane, and we're close to the abandoned haunted house. We're not supposed to go there, and Tadane is looking frightened. Go inside, gain 10 prestige, may lead to willful or turn back. And gain 10 piety. I think I'm gonna go. Tadane says we have to go back now, and if we don't, she will tell on me. At least I tried. Huh? This guy wants to form the alliance with us, so we're gonna go ahead and accept that, because I don't really want to be having problems with probably the strongest neighbor. The Selva, or Lava, the wife of the High Chief of Novgorod, has been spending a few days in Kanin. Has been very nice experience meeting her. Maybe our peoples are not that different after all. I will write to him. Where is God? Maybe we can get another alliance going. Oh, they're down here. And he's got a rather large army, so yeah, why not? If this agreement can lead to a better understanding between our peoples, I will put effort into opening our borders to visitors from your realm. The pact is signed. And he will accept an alliance also. So now we have two rather strong alliances, which is probably really going to help. My brother's only got 243 troops to our 622. Plus we have our alliances that will probably help us. We're going to go ahead and declare war on my brother to put the realm back together. And since I own 2 counties, it's going to be a little bit harder for him to... Oh, he doesn't have enough troops to siege my capital down anyway. I'm going to have to set some generals here in a second. Or commanders. Victory. Offer peace, enforce demands, and I have pieced the kingdom back together. Could do a border dispute. If we win, we gain that county. He would get a strong claim to it, but I would gain 100 prestige. He has 430 tar 561. Plus my allies will help out. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Pause it for a second. Get my troops going. And then we're only gonna call one of our allies. And yes, he's coming to help. I'm gonna slow the time down a bit. Oh, I lack a childhood focus. Gonna do martial again. Oh, we lost the battle. And we're gonna lose the second battle. Because the reinforcements didn't make it in time. Well, that's not good. Oh, and my marshal has died. And I don't have anybody to replace him. But I am going to hand out some minor titles. Just to make some people happy. He's our diviner, he's our steward, our regent, and yeah. So we're gonna search all for any men not in prison, married, it doesn't matter, ruler, no, diplo range, yes, join court, yes. Alright, he's gonna come to court. He will join our court. He will join our court. And that works out pretty good because that gives us 2 siege leaders. Which will help sieging down people's land in war. And they have all arrived. And the one guy I'm going to go ahead and appoint as a marshal. And I'm just gonna leave him organized in the army, because then he might pass on his trade to some of our commanders. So we're gonna go back, go to minor titles, go to commanders. Gonna appoint this guy and this guy. This guy I think is Scar, or just because he's leading troops. And here comes my ally. And I'm just waiting for the armies to all join up together. My marshal discovered a man of great military talent called Kolik, who is willing to serve the ranks. Excellent. So once we win this war, now that my ally is here, And we're gonna put the siege leader on the side. And he's gonna come try to attack us even though we're the defender. Ooh. And the reinforcements got there in time. Perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and quickly siege down his capital. Offer peace, enforce demands. And just like that, we now control the whole duchy. Now it's just going to take some time to raise the money, because I need 198 ducats to create it. But alright folks, now that that war's over and I control the whole duchy, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. And as always, if you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.